Class 7 GK, Chapter 50, North America. Now students, North America is one of the 7 continents in the world. So this North America is the third largest continent in terms of area and is located entirely in northern hemisphere. The north side, the half region of the globe, the above half region is generally called the northern hemisphere, and the lower region, southern region, is called the southern hemisphere. So this North America, it lies totally over on the northern side or northern hemisphere. It is considered the fourth largest continent with respect to the population. You know which one is the first one? It is Asia. And the fourth largest continent with respect to population, it is North America. Arctic Ocean lies to the north, while the Atlantic Ocean lies to its east, and the Pacific Ocean touches it on the southwestern region. Now let us see some of the highlights of this North America. So we have Death Valley National Park here. It is land of extremes. Why it is called land of extreme? Because the temperature condition is of extreme level. It is the lowest point of North America and is located in eastern California. The valley is covered with a thick layer of salt that is often mistaken for snow by visitors. In July 2018, it was recorded as the hottest place on earth. So that's why it is called the land of extremes. Means the temperature variation is very high. Then we have, students, this Lake Superior, and it is the world's largest freshwater lake by surface area, and is considered as the third largest lake in the world by the volume of water it holds. The lake drains into the St. Mary's River and further into the Lake Huron. So this is Lake Superior. So it has been written a world's largest freshwater lake. Okay. Then one of the highlight is also one of the fall is there, that is Niagara Falls, and it is formed by 3 waterfalls, that is the Horseshoe Falls, the American Falls, and the Bridal Wheel Falls. The Horseshoe Falls are also known as the Canadian Falls, and together with the other 2 falls merge to form North America's highest flow rate waterfall. So this is your Niagara waterfall. So basically this Niagara waterfall, it is made up of these ones: Horseshoe, American, and Bridal Wheel Falls. And it is having in North America, it is having the highest flow rate waterfall. So within a given time, much of the water, it is going downside in this Niagara Falls. Then we have Grand Canyon, and Grand Canyon were carved by the famous Colorado River in the Arizona, America, and are 277 miles long and 18 miles wide. This canyon is often considered as one of the wonders of the world. So students, this is a picture of Grand Canyon. So here you can see this is a Colorado River, okay, and the rocks, they have got those sort of sketches because of this Colorado River, and the wind also, okay. So the length of this Grand Canyon is somewhere 277 miles, and at some places it is having a distance of 18 kilometers. Then students, we have another continent with the America name, that is South America, and the key features of this southern part of America in South America is Amazon River, and is the second largest river of the world, and at times considered the largest river in terms of volume of water it holds. The Amazon holds the more water than the next 6 largest rivers of the world combined. It is next, okay, any X it should be. So 6 largest rivers of the world combined, if you are combining the 6 largest rivers, still Amazon will win the race. So you can see the Amazon forest and how this flow of water, you can see flow of Amazon, you can see over there. Then students, we have the Aconcagua. It is a mountain range. Mountain is the highest mountain of South America and the highest mountain outside Asia. It is located in the Argentina and is a part of the Andes mountain range. So Aconcagua is a mountain name, and the range name is Andes mountain. It is a part of the 7 summits of the world. So what is this 7 summits? It means you generally know that Everest, people go there. Not everyone can go, but some people they go there. So likewise, there are certain heights or high mountains to which people prefer to go over there. So this, it is one of the 7 summits of the world. Then we have Angel Falls, and it is the world's highest uninterrupted waterfall located in Venezuela, and is named after Jimmy Angel, an aviator from America who flew over the falls for the very first time. It is a famous tourist location. So it has been written as world's highest uninterrupted waterfall. Okay, so here you can see it is the highest, this one, uninterrupted one. Okay, highest waterfall. Then we have Atacama Desert, and it is the driest non-polar desert in the world. The Atacama is located at the west of the Andes Mountains. Atacama Desert receives the least precipitation when compared to the polar deserts. The soil of this desert is often compared to the soil found in Mars. Now, what is the meaning of polar desert? Here it has been mentioned, polar desert. And what is the meaning of non-polar desert? Now students, polar desert means, you know, in the polar region ice is there, okay, and in non-polar region sand is there. So it is the driest non-polar desert. Then students, this is chapter number 52, and here we will see 7 natural wonders of the world. Okay, so here in this first one, an aurora borealis is a natural phenomenon in which a natural display of light is seen in the sky in high latitudes around the Arctic and Antarctic region. Okay, so extremely cold regions. The phenomenon is also referred to as polar lights. Okay, so these lights you can see in the polar region, that is in the poles, that means north poles and south poles. Okay, and what is the reason why the lights are shown like this? This is because students, the sun is emitting the particles, like radiations it is emitting. The sun is also emitting the particles which are having some mass, and whenever they just strike the Earth's magnetic field, so in the north pole and the south pole region, they just, you can say in one sense, they just react. Okay, so we see a sort of light over there. Then the second one is the harbor of Rio de Janeiro, and it is located in Brazil. So you can see this one. Okay, it is known as the Guanabara Bay. The bay holds the record of being the world's largest bay by volume of water. The harbor is surrounded by the magnificent granite monolith mountains. Okay, now what is the meaning of this bay? Okay, bay means a region which is surrounded by a water body which is surrounded by 3 sides by the land. Okay, so water body which is surrounded by the land from its 3 sides, and the harbor is surrounded by the magnificent granite. Granite is a type of stone or rock, you can say. So it is having a magnificent granite monolith mountains. Monolith means with the single lithosphere is there, single big rock is there. Okay, then we have this Grand Canyon. Already we have seen this in the previous one of the previous chapter, and this Grand Canyon is a massive gorge, and you can see it is because of this Colorado River. This is a Colorado River, and this whole structure will be called Grand Canyon. Then we have the Great Barrier Reef. It stretches across the northeast coast of Queensland, Australia. It is the world's largest formation created by living organisms. So students, this Great Barrier Reef, so under the at this region, Australia region, under the sea, just at the coast, some substances are just growing over there. Okay, basically these are the animals, but they do not move from one place to another place. So they have preserved a sort of ecosystem over there. So if, for example, if Great Barrier Reef somehow they are getting damaged somehow, then the animal life in that region will also get affected. Then we have this Mount Everest. It is the highest mountain in the world, that you already know. Then we have this Pericutin volcano, is a cinder cone volcano in Michoacan, Mexico. Though the volcano has been dormant since 1952 and it has last erupted, it has been included in the world's 7 natural wonders as an active volcano. So this is that volcano. Now Victoria Falls is the world's largest waterfall and one of the 7 natural wonders of the world. And where it is situated, this Victoria Falls, it is situated in Zimbabwe. Okay, and Zimbabwe, you know, it is a African country, and Zambezi is the river. Okay, Zambezi is the river, and it is at the border, you can say border of Zambia and Zimbabwe.